main man, C to the 5 to the O. And guess what time it is? It's officially Morphin time. That's right. The moment you've been waiting for. It's time to finally watch Dragonzord vs. Mechagodzilla Death Battle. Let me just get set with the settings up real fast. Need this from here. Let's see. Yes! Be right back. Oh, I thought that was mine, my bad. Yeah. I didn't do anything. What's up, Subby? Whoops. You guys want to watch the original video? Link will be in the description down below. And let me just get rid of the ads that are here. Any advertisements? Yeah, I see one. Alright. Wait a minute. Alright. Here we go.
Fun fact, did you know 66% of men lose their hair by age 35? Well, maybe not so fun, but Hims is here to help as the one-stop shop for hair started. Go to 4Hims. Whether they are benevolent deities or harbingers of doom, dragons are freaking awesome.
Hell yeah! Especially the robot kind. Like the Dragonzord, piloted by the Green Power Ranger.
And Kiru, the dangerous and mysterious Mechagodzilla.
He's with an iron boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle.
After being stuck in a garbage can for 10,000 years, the evil Rita Repulsa was understandably pretty pissed. So, she decided to destroy the world. Hey, I'd be mad too, but that's a hell of a hot take.
And so Earth's guardian, Zordon, put a plan into motion. 5 heroic teenagers would defend the planet with their Dinozords. They were the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
You'd think a bunch of kids in spandex would have a tough time fighting an ancient witch.
Good.
But
Sorry.
they got used to taking out her weekly monsters pretty quick. Like a normal 9 to 5, just with giant robots.
But Rita had a plan. If her creatures could not defeat the heroes, she would create her own ranger.
The Green Ranger, along with his robo-reptile, the Dragonzord.
Pause a second. Death battle music? doing here? Okay. Well, welcome.
At 90 meters tall and nearly 200...
Sorry, I'm only pausing it right now just so I can read it. Okay.
tons, the Dragonzord proved a match for the other Rangers, even their Megazord.
Dragonzord's got a heavy-duty arsenal, like finger missiles. It's like flicking the gunk from under your nails at people, but it explodes.
Why do you have gunk under your fingers?
To flick at people. Duh. That fin isn't just a cool headpiece. It shoots energy waves. And if D-Zord feels like stomping around, watch out for literally shocking earthquakes.
Despite such long-range weaponry, the Dragonzord seems best suited to fighting up close with its strong grappling arms and highly flexible drill tail. This drill is so impressive, it cut through a cocoon prison even the supposedly superior Megazord couldn't escape.
Yeah, that thing's 5 swords in one. Guess teamwork doesn't always make the dream work.
The Dragonzord's pilot has even bested the other Rangers in combat on his own. Luckily, they helped him break free from Rita's control, and he eagerly joined their fight against the forces of evil. This is Tommy Oliver.
Tommy wasn't just some rando off the street. This guy is an expert martial artist and super dedicated to ranger work. So much so, he kept wearing the tights for years and even mentored other teams. He summons and controls the Dragonzord with the Dragon Dagger by playing it like a flute. Wait, are all knives secretly flutes?
They've never, not been flutes.
Oh my god, really? Wait a minute, why didn't this come up in poultry science class?
Chickens don't like music?
How stupid do you think I am? Chickens love music! Ah! God, this is what they mean by a sharp note!
As the Green Ranger, Tommy draws power from a universe-spanning energy called the Morphin Grid.
His grid connection powers the Dragonzord too. He's a superhero and a battery.
Though, like most other Zords, enough damage can disrupt the Dragonzord's connection to the Morphin Grid and take it down for good.
But good luck trying. The Dragonzord is super strong. It made short work of Rita's monsters and even beat the Megazord, which has an average power output of 50,000 megavolts. That's the same kind of power as a nuclear warhead.
The Megazord was strong enough to punch a 10,000...
Surprised you could make it, King.
ton monster about 40 meters off the ground. A punch worth 90 million newtons of force.
The Big D.
Just a second. Everyone, relax. King Ghidorah is a friend. Just relax. Alright. Sorry, I keep pausing this.
Can even fly past escape velocity and reach the moon. That's over 30 times the speed of sound.
The Dragonzord is also extremely durable, possibly more so than any other individual Zord of its generation. The Megazord once threw it into this mountain, which shattered. By comparing the known size of Dragonzord's foot to said mountain and applying the energy necessary for violent fragmentation against rock, we determined the destructive force to be worth more than 350 tons of TNT.
Damn! The big dragon held its own against the upgraded Thunder Megazord.
Alright.
And even one-shot the White Tiger Zord, which was supposed to be its better in every way.
While it's unlikely the Dragonzord could actually defeat the Thunder Megazord on its own, it certainly stands a chance with its ultimate form.
That's right. It's got a semi-Megazord mode of its own. While each Power Ranger has their own Zord, there's been a few times when a Ranger has called on other Zords. Not to pilot directly, just to combine with theirs.
And so, Tommy can summon the Mastodon, Triceratops, and Saber-Tooth Tiger Zords to form Dragonzord Fighting Mode. Or Battle Mode. Or Dragon Megazord. He never really settled on a name.
Well, it's mighty powerful and turns its tail into a drill spear that kills basically everything in one shot. Seriously, it never lost a battle against anything Rita threw at it. So, why don't they always use that?
And Rita's magic is devastating enough to obliterate an entire floating island.
Sadly, Tommy would lose his control of the Dragonzord when he lost his powers to his one weakness. A magic candle! Oh no! Look out for slowly dripping wax!
Forgot about
But
that.
powers or no powers, Tommy kept fighting the good fight, eventually regaining his original morphin abilities with the Master Morpher. Perhaps one day, the Dragonzord will rise again. Dragonzord!
Now,
The year was 1954, less than a decade after Japan was bombarded with the first atomic weapons. The nuclear age had begun.
But one of these atomic weapons woke something up. Godzilla!
I lost my mind for a minute.
This radioactive kaiju decimated Japan. Things looked pretty bad until a scientist deployed a bomb strong enough to kill the monster. The Oxygen Destroyer, which does exactly what it says on the tin.
Right. Dr. Serizawa's bomb could specifically target and destroy oxygen molecules, liquefying most living tissue. This weapon was so dangerous, Serizawa feared its very existence threatened...
Just a second. If you mind me asking, what do you use to live stream? Okay, so this was asked on one of my other lives before. So what I use to live stream, I live stream from my phone. I use this app called Streamlabs. So has anyone heard of Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Yes. I watch every single Power Ranger series. Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Alright. Sorry that I keep pausing this. I know some of y'all who are watching this in the future probably be pissed. But sorry.
The entire human race.
So he went down martyr style, taking out Godzilla and all knowledge of his weird bomb. All that remained was Godzilla's bones.
Probably for the best. Still, a weapon like that might have come in handy when a few decades later, another Godzilla showed up.
Surprise, bitches! Brrr!
Turns out Japan had been the target of many
Oh, that's when it comes out, November. Okay, I was wondering. Thank you.
different types of kaiju for years and had developed an anti-monster defense force to combat them.
Unfortunately, their super powerful maser cannons barely even scratched this new Godzilla. Just look at him. Doesn't even care.
Like the Oxygen Destroyer before, Japan needed a new weapon to combat Godzilla. They gathered their foremost experts in the fields of robotics, microwaves, low-temperature physics, and someone whose work can only be described as cybernecromancy. Together, these leading scientists developed a revolutionary weapon like nothing before it.
Mechagodzilla!
Sure, technically this isn't the first Mechagodzilla we've seen, but it's certainly the...
My audio is messing up. Yeah, apparently I knew that was gonna happen. I had a feeling. You're still here, Death Battle Music? I thought you left. Oh. Oh well.
The deadliest and the most unique. So much so, it was given its own distinct name. Kiru, a combination of kanji meaning machine and dragon.
Hear you? Sounds lame. I'll...
Sorry, I just want to read this real fast because I literally cannot read from this angle when it's like going on. Okay.
Stick with Mechagodzilla, thank you. Standing 60 meters tall and weighing 40,000 tons with full gear, this badass cyber monster is loaded with all sorts of weapons. Rocket launchers, rail cannons, grappling wires, spinning drill hands, a battery-rammed jetpack, and even retractable Assassin's Creed blades with an extra zap. And just like Zilla himself, Mecha G fires laser beams from his mouth. This twin maser cannon is twice as powerful as the maser guns that successfully killed other non-Godzilla giant monsters.
Kiru is certainly skilled in melee combat and is surprisingly athletic for its size.
Look at it go!
However, with its enormous arsenal, it is far better suited to long-range strikes. Like with its ultimate weapon, the
God darn
Absolute
it.
Zero Cannon.
Damn! So it's like a super ice beam?
As the name suggests, it unequivocally brings its target's temperature to absolute zero, or 0 Kelvin. But this beam isn't just freezing its target, it's literally destroying all of its existing energy at once. a practically impossible feat of physics. This results in crushing the entire target from within at an atomic level.
Oh my god. Zilla?
Speaking of which, Kiryu is actually built around the skeletal remains of the original Godzilla, giving them all the size and strength of the king of the monsters.
So it's kind of like they're pulling off a robotic Weekend at Bernie's with old man.
What the shit? I thought I cleared the way out of that. Cleared that. Can't skip it.
Godzilla's bones? Amazing.
Kiryu also utilizes biochemical and molecular-based DNA computers, which are actually based on real-life experimental technology. This infused Godzilla's own DNA to improve operation speeds and give Kiryu subconscious motor control. Sort of a simple AI, which lets it perform some limited actions.
Yeah, there's your
Exactly
reaction,
like
Subby.
my own
I just got it.
cyber goose. With the skeleton of a goose and some extra parts I had lying around, I say he's a masterpiece of modern science.
Well, he's got two heads now, so do we call him a goose or a geese?
It's a goose. Just one goose.
But two heads make two goose, therefore a geese.
It's a goose!
Oh yeah, this version's much better.
Kiryu is piloted by Lieutenant Akane Yashiro, a longtime member of the Anti-Megalosaurus Force, and your standard self-loathing anime protagonist.
She thinks she's worthless because she has no parents and accidentally got some of her friends killed. So now nobody really likes her, which is a real bummer. But hey, cheer up, lady! You get to fight Giant Lizard with a big-ass killer robot, and that's freaking awesome!
Akane doesn't technically pilot from within Kiryu, but rather from a nearby jet plane, the AC-3 White Heron, which can fly over 900 kilometers per hour. Under Akane's control...
Thanks. I think. Yeah. What the?
So now...
Under Akane's control, Kiryu has battled Godzilla several times, and always
Thanks.
came out on top.
But, plot twist, Akane isn't Mechagodzilla's only pilot. It turns out there's someone else behind the controls. A ghost in the machine. It's the spirit of the original Godzilla. Surprise again, bitches! It's Ghost Robot.
The DNA mind of Godzilla can wrestle the mech from Akane at any point, causing her to lose complete control.
Giving the king another chance to trash Japan again. Always fun to relive the good old days.
Though it is strongly implied Akane and Kiryu came to an understanding of sorts, realizing that they were each shadows of a tragic past struggling to find purpose in life.
Like college roommates.
Regardless of who is steering the ship, Kiryu is an extremely tough machine.
He's lifted and thrown Godzilla around like a sack of potatoes, and this version of the Big G weighed 25,000 tons.
Kiryu actually survived being at the epicenter of its own absolute zero blast, and multiple direct hits from Godzilla's atomic breath attack.
Which is even strong enough to overpower the absolute zero.
Kiryu is even fast enough to dodge the atomic breath, which, based on this instance where an older Mechagodzilla forced the beam into space, likely travels faster than Mach 2 speeds. Kiryu itself could also fly from Alaska to the middle of Russia while carrying another kaiju in just a few minutes. Given how quickly Kiryu's fuel burns in flight, in order to make it, Kiryu was likely flying around Mach 40.
But that's sadly the Mecha Monster's biggest flaw. Its battery life is worse than the goddamn Nintendo Switch.
While the White Herons can use microwave tech to recharge Kiryu on the fly, a full charge only runs for about 2 hours at most. And using more intensive features like jet flight and the Absolute Zero Cannon drains it much, much faster. In fact, just one use of the Absolute Zero drains 40%.
But who cares when he's so badass he can tear you apart in just a few minutes? With all this power at his metal fingertips, this is one epic machine. No man or beast stands a chance against the might of Mechagodzilla.
Kiryu, お前にはわかるよね。さあ、そろそろ行こうか。
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But
I actually didn't.
I've got a kaiju-sized hunger that only Blue Apron can satisfy.
By now, you've probably heard of
Alright, let me talk about this for a second. For those of you, I know most people who are actually watching this in the future have clicked off this video for me pausing it. So but those of you who have made it this far, and those of you who are still with me during this live, if the Dragonzord loses, I promise I will not get angry. I promise not to rage, because I've done that so many times before, and that eventually led to people coming for me in the comment section. But still, I'm still going with the Dragonzord. Well, this is actually the Mastodon Power Coin. This is actually the Mastodon Power Coin. And if you look back here, you can see the Japanese symbol. You actually missed nothing, King. We're just about to get started. So, of course, I'm still with the Dragonzord. Power Rangers are my history. So, let's go.
Blue Apron.
The Master Chef.
And as a thanks to you,
Check out this week's menu and get... But right now,
It's time for a death battle.
oh!
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, 3D! 3D! I can't wait to see. Fight!
nice work, Dragonzord. Let's crush this tin can.
That does not sound anything like Tommy. Ah, shut up. Download too slow. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, you don't.
Isn't that kind of cheating? Whoa. Whoa. Come on, Dragonzord, get out of there.
This isn't working. We need more power.
Yes!
Come together. Mighty Mode, powered up and ready for action. Let's finish this.
Ooh. Ooh. Too slow. Come on.
Keep going. We've got this.
Huh?
Oh no! Pull back! Pull back!
No, not again. Please, no. Break free.
Oh man, talk about a close one.
Finding the victor here wasn't easy. Both have performed amazing feats of strength and durability, and both wielded massive arsenals of unbelievable devastation.
Akane definitely proved herself fighting Godzilla a few times, though Tommy did have way more experience piloting mechs and fighting monsters for years and years. Plus, he's a friggin' superhero.
But while skill and experience are incredibly important, it doesn't always triumph over raw power.
That's what she said. I hope.
Compared to Kiru, the Dragonzord was rather lightweight, with far less impressive feats of strength.
Yeah, well, Dragonzord could match the Megazord, who could lift a 10,000-ton monster. Mechagodzilla tossed around a 25,000-ton Godzilla, more than double the weight. Mecha G certainly had the advantage up close.
And also from a distance. Kiru's arsenal was overall better suited to long-range combat thanks to a wider assortment of missile and beam weapons. Simply put, Kiru possessed more options for controlling and ending this fight.
Like how they both had instant kill moves, but only one of those depended on getting right up close. Plus, while fighting mode's max power wasn't too clear, it could compete with the Thunder Megazord and Rita herself.
Remember how Rita blew up an island? Easily one of the most impressive destruction feats in the Ranger's early years. Based on this image, we can measure the exact scale of the island.
To blow that shit up, you'd need a blast of at least 2.6 gigatons of TNT. So Dragonzord's Ultra Drill Staff was likely in the same ballpark in terms of power output.
However, this pales in comparison to the Absolute Zero Cannon. Here, it's destroying the real-life Prince Hotel New Tower and several surrounding buildings. Using the known scale of these structures, the energy output to destroy them must equal 128 teratons of TNT.
That's, over 49,000 times more powerful. And don't forget, Mechagodzilla once survived being in the middle of this blast. There was no way Dragonzord could put down this tough son of a Zilla.
Dragonzord's arsenal and Tommy's skills certainly made this an intense match, but they were clearly outclassed by Kiru's awesome power and unwavering durability.
I'm just glad they didn't let the fight drag on.
The winner is Kiru.
Mechagodzilla!
Hey, thanks for watching this episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link in the description below. And check out on the right side of the screen next to Ben, you can watch more stuff.
Okay. God damn it. Okay. Is it me or do they just really hate Power Rangers? I swear. With you people here as my witness, I'm just saying this. I'm not reacting to any more death battles. I'm done. Until I see the Power Rangers finally notch a win. Until I see the Power Rangers notch a win, that's it for me. No more death battles. I know for a fact I'm going to get a lot of dislikes for saying that. But I don't even care. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for DBX reactions. The only death battle reactions I'm going to make are the old ones and DBX reactions. So, and if you, like I said, if you guys want to watch the original video, link is in the description down below. And as usual, I'm your main man, C to the 5 to the O. I will see you all next time. The Power Rangers actually notch a win. Till then, see ya.